Try it again.
All right, so what do you think about debate being held here at Belmont University?
Sure, I think it's definitely really cool being a Belmont student and seeing all this cool festivities and all the people who really came out and were showing support, either side, whichever you stand. It's definitely cool. It's been weird having all of campus pretty much locked down though for a better part of 2 months, but it's pretty cool.
And I saw your sign. So what do you like about Joe Biden?
Well, I think it's kind of at the point where the options are slim, and there's a lot of things I can't stand behind on both sides for sure, but I think one side makes their case more apparent for me. And I don't know, I've met some cool people and they're handing out signs, so I figured I'd get one.
So what do you like about Joe Biden? What things do you like about him?
I think he's well spoken. I think sure he has his speech impediment, but I think that's totally just something that he got over, and I think he's able to address the crowd and the public with mannerisms that I can stand behind and that are mature for the level of power that he's trying to go for.
And what do you not like about Donald Trump?
What do I not like about Donald Trump? You stumped me there. I guess just the way he kind of dropped the whole idea of being a president, as far as the mannerisms and the way people speak on stage and the professional, I guess.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I guess I just wouldn't want my president treating out all of his personal issues, personally attacking people with disabilities and that kind of thing. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way, the way I was raised. And I was raised conservative in a lot of ways. I mean, my parents didn't push it on me, but it's just seeing that, it's not something that I can't stand behind it,
And now, is there anything you could agree with President Trump on, or?
Yeah, I think there's definitely, watching the debate, the first debate, I went in with an open mind, trying to not have any bias towards either side. And I mean, I wasn't impressed by a lot of the things. There was a few things that he was able to speak about just but other than that, not much.
And what issues matter to you, and what do you hope gets brought up tonight?
Oh, that's I think certainly the white supremacy part would be something maybe to touch on. I mean, we've kind of already gotten to that, but that, as well as what we're looking like for the next 8 years and what that plan really looks like as far as financial and our allies, I guess, because I know that he's definitely made those ties a little weaker, and so I guess I'm trying to see someone who could maybe bring those ties back together.
And do you feel we're divided as a nation?
Yes, very much so. I think the polarization is extreme at this time, and at the rate we're going, it's not going to get any better. And I think Donald Trump likes to stir that pot a lot. He likes to take his followers as far right as he can go and push the people on the other side as far as they can go. So
now, if there was somebody pulled over on the side of the road and they had a Trump sticker, would you pull over for them just as easily as you would a Biden supporter?
If I were a cop?
Well, if you were just anybody, you, and you saw somebody on the side of the road, would you pull over to help them just as easily as you would a Biden supporter?
Sure. Yeah, so I don't think it's something that I would change the way I look at people and how I care about them, because people are people, and I think there's a lot of amazing people I know who do support Trump, and I've tried as hard as possible to not let that come in between us in any way other than political disagreements. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it can be tricky at times, especially this election, because it's more than just who you want to vote for. It's a lot of what you stand for and what you believe is right and true. But I mean, if I saw a Trump supporter needing help, they get my help just as quick as a Biden supporter.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time.